I used to love Halloween, until last year. My friends and I were driving home from a party just after midnight. The streets were empty except for this one kid walking alone in a clown costume. He wasn't trick-or-treating, no candy bag, no parents, just walking, head tilted, dragging his plastic pumpkin on the ground. We laughed at first. My friend even rolled the window down and yelled, "Nice costume!" The kid stopped, turned his head, and smiled, this slow, too wide smile that didn't match his face paint. We kept driving, but a few blocks later I looked in the rearview mirror. He was standing in the middle of the road, facing our car, still smiling. When we pulled into my driveway, I noticed something weird. Candy, scattered across the hood of my car, the same kind he was holding. We went inside, locked the doors, tried to laugh it off. But around 3 a.m., my motion light flicked on. I looked out the window, and he was standing in my yard, still smiling, holding that pumpkin. I called the cops, but when they got here, he was gone. They only found one thing by my front door, a piece of paper inside the pumpkin. In red crayon, it said, "Thanks for following me home." It's been a year since that night, the clown, the candy, the note. I moved 3 states away, new city, new number, new everything, but I still can't shake the feeling someone's watching. Halloween came again, and I promised myself I wouldn't even open the blinds. No decorations, no candy, just another night. Around midnight, my doorbell rang. I froze. No one knew my new address. When I finally looked through the peephole, no one was there, just a small orange pumpkin sitting on the welcome mat. I didn't touch it, but when I leaned closer, I heard it. The faint sound of candy rattling inside. Then, laughter. Quiet, breathy, coming from somewhere down the street. I slammed the door, locked every window, tried to convince myself it was a prank. But when I woke up this morning, the pumpkin was gone. Except for one thing. Smeared across my door in red crayon were the same words as last year. Thanks for following me home. What if he doesn't follow you? What if he waits for you to come back? I thought moving again would fix it. New place. No pumpkin. No notes. For almost a year, nothing happened. Then October came, and I started hearing it again. The rattling sound of candy, faint and hollow, like someone shaking a plastic pumpkin outside my window. Every night, it got louder, and then I found it. An old photo in my mom's attic. Me, 5 years old, in a clown costume. Standing next to another kid who looked almost identical. Same face, same costume. But my mom swears I went trick-or-treating alone that year. I flipped the photo over. Written in crayon were the words, "You promised we'd go every year." That night, my front porch light flickered, and through the curtain, I saw him, standing in the yard, the same clown, the same smile, holding 2 pumpkins this time. One had my name carved into it. I didn't open the door. I didn't move. But I swear, I could hear him whisper through the glass. Ready to go again? What if the clown wasn't following me? What if he's trying to bring me back? I couldn't sleep after that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his face, the same clown from the picture, the same one who's been following me for years. I had to know who he was. So I drove back to my old hometown. The house where I grew up was abandoned now, boarded up, the yard overgrown. But when I stepped inside, everything felt familiar, like time never moved. In my old bedroom, I found another photo. This one was torn, half of it missing. On the back, written in faded red crayon, were 5 words. You left me in the dark. I started remembering pieces, the storm that night, the woods, me running home crying, and someone calling my name from behind. My mom finally told me the truth. That Halloween, when I was 5, I went trick-or-treating with a neighbor boy. We got separated. They never found him. When I asked her his name, my blood ran cold. It was Eli. My childhood nickname for him was Smiley, because he always wore that stupid clown mask. And now, Every Halloween since, he's been keeping our promise. You can move houses. But how do you move away from the dead? It's Halloween again. I swore I wouldn't hide this year. I'm done running. The clock hit midnight, and like every year before, the motion light flickered on. He was there, smiley, same mask, same pumpkin, but this time, he wasn't smiling. He lifted the mask slowly, and for the first time I saw his face. He looked just like me, older, pale, eyes sunken in, like a reflection that never aged. He dropped the pumpkin at my feet. Inside was a single photo, me and him as kids, standing in front of that same house holding hands. Except this version was different. This time, I was the one faded out. Smiley leaned close, whispered something I'll never forget. You didn't make it home that night. I did. Then the lights went out. When they came back on, he was gone. Only the mask remained, staring up at me from the floor. I checked the mirror behind me. My reflection wasn't smiling anymore, but his was. They say spirits relive their last night forever, so maybe this isn't my story ending. Maybe it's his beginning. Comment, Happy Halloween if you made it to the end. And remember, promises don't die, even when we do.